Hi, it's Stu. I'm at my second park of my Asia trip. Join me as I start my day at Disneyland Shanghai by riding one of my most anticipated rides of all time. Okay, let's talk about the whole entrance thing. That was very weird. So one, he didn't want to see my ticket. At no point did I scan my ticket, my actual confirmation from I used Klook, K-L-O-O-K, because when I tried to purchase on the plane through the Disneyland Shanghai app, it wouldn't work, but Klook worked on the limited Wi-Fi that I had on the plane. The only thing he was interested in was my passport number. And when he handed my passport number in, then just gave me one of these, which is my actual ticket for the day. So yeah, I've never really experienced that before. So this is not Main Street. Mickey Avenue, is it called? I can't remember. Avenue Arcade, yeah, I think it is Mickey Avenue. And yeah, it's different. And I like different. I think every park should be massively different. I'm very much not a Disney traditionalist. I think tradition gets in the way of progress. I think that with all walks of life, traditions are very daft a lot of the time in modern life. That castle is mental. I'm just glad you can see it with all the smog. That's a mammoth of a castle. It's bang on, no it's not, it's 8:35, 8:40 now-ish. There's actually rides as soon as you walk in. I like it. I do like it. I don't know if that's because it's different. I wish every single Disney park was massively different, because it means it's more. I know people say, "Oh, every park's different." Well, yes and no. You know, Peter Pan is the same ride everywhere. I'd rather just have completely different rides, completely different layouts. That's why DisneySea is really interesting. Saying that, it doesn't always work. Just look at Hollywood Studios in Paris. That is massive. It's in Fuji shame I can't see them doing the fireworks tonight. Gardens of Imagination. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going to explore, and I quite like that. I quite like the fact that I'm. In fact, you know what? Let's go. Ross is quite quiet on the park now. People are in. Seems to be a little bit calmer in here. It has been, like I say, 40 minutes since getting off the tube train to getting in. Everything did keep moving. Don't get me wrong. It's just sheer numbers of people. I barely stopped in any queue or any walk or anything like that. Like barely stopped. It's built for the crowds, but for us lot used to, you know, Merlin, even the busier times of Europa or even the Florida parks, I've never seen the sheer numbers of people in that one go. Look at that, it's a great little animatronic. See the little cars go around it? That's amazing. So here, their version of Tomorrowland actually looks like something that could be in the future and not something out of the 80s. It's their version of Orbitron. It just seems massive. Filming wise, I'll ask about the GoPro. I can't see any information, yes or no, for it. Tron's going. Okay, I decided to skip Tron for now. If I'm going to wait for it, I'd rather wait at night. The lady on the front said no cameras to use on there, and also that there's no single rider for it, which I'm sure I read somewhere, but I'm saying that. I'm taking that much information. Alright, let's give this a go. So yeah, I did the exact opposite of what I said I was going to do, and I said I'm not going to go on stuff that is purely just to get the tick. Also, because it was on a relatively short queue. It said 50 minutes, but in there it was actually like 20 odd. He's roundup. It's alien swirling saucers basically, but also discussion point. If you don't count disco coasters as a coaster tick, do you count RC Racer? If you do, what's the difference? The only difference I can see is the actual propellant doesn't go all the way up. But no one ever comments anyway. However, you can have that in the comments if you want to start a war. Right, so single rider is only on Seven Dwarfs, I think. In fact, I saw it one other thing. I found out now where I can actually see it on the app. It tells you if there's a single rider or not. It's getting very helpful. It's a picnic area. What a splendid idea. Wonder why that decision had to be made. Because you wouldn't put that in unless it had to. Definitely a culture thing. I like it. We've got gazebos there for the winter. So there's not a massive number of rides here. There's a fair few. But what I vastly underestimated was like the show venue capacity. There's loads of shows around, and I think that is where the capacity lies. So what's going here? Little walking parade. It's a little bit of a mess though. What? What just happened? What was that? Okay, yeah, they do have single rider. There was a little extra path that was locked off. I thought, oh god, they're not having it on. Single rider wait time. It says 105 minutes. That can't be right. Oh, okay, maybe it will be right. Okay, I will come back to that. I've got no interest in waiting 105 minutes for that. But I'm going to go and do Pirates, because that's something I want to do. I'll queue up for... I'm getting confused because Zootopia is making a block. So the minute for the Zootopia area, you can only go in and out one way because the queue to get into the area. The lines are long at Disney parks, famously. However, when you're stood in them, because they move so fast, and particularly because they don't do the free fast pass here now, I imagine it's the same or very similar to in Florida, where the main queues move a lot faster now. Like a lot faster, and it just feels better, even though you're still waiting an hour, 2 hours, whatever. It just feels so much better. Okay, so there's a 70-minute wait to get into the Zootopia area, and again, that does have a single rider line on that. That's the other one. There you go. I've just remembered it. Right, into the Pirates area. This area just seems massive. Look how far away. I think there's a rapids. I don't know if I'll do the rapids. I'd say if it's 17 degrees, I see no reason why not, actually. We'll grab a drink, taking with me to the queue. Oh, do they do drinks here? Do they do Coke Zero here or Coke Zero? Oh yeah, Pepsi. I don't know if they do Diet Pepsi here. They don't do Diet Pepsi here, or sugar-free Pepsi, or sugar-free Coke. That's odd, isn't it? Oh my god, this is exciting.
For unlinking pieces and cause, and thank you for your understanding.
So I missed that announcement, missed recording it. That was explaining that there won't be fireworks tonight, or it's unlikely there'll be fireworks tonight. Go for a Pepsi. I've not drank normal Coke, but essentially, this happened last night, to be fair. I went in to get a drink from KFC as I went to the hotel, and I did check that the Pepsi was Pepsi no sugar, is basically what I asked, or diet, and then / Diet Pepsi. I said I asked, I used Google Translate, and she said yes, and then I'm pretty sure she just gave me normal Pepsi. I couldn't see anywhere where the Diet Pepsi logo was, so is that just not a thing here? Maybe. So this will be the first Pepsi in God knows how many years, but 50 minutes, gone down by 10 minutes. I'm so excited for this. It's one of the main reasons why I wanted to come here. This is odd. There's now 3 queues. 1, 2, 3. It got from 2 queues to 3 queues. I could have, when I came into this bit, I could have picked any. Like, must be a reason for it. Also, I don't understand how this ride is taken. Where are all these people going? To say it's been built to full capacity is an understatement. It just moves people. So even though it is, yeah, look, I mean, look how we do keep on moving. Okay, so it's basically one of these 3 lines, one for each boat each time, I think, which makes sense. So you must load 3 at a time rather than 2 traditionally. Oh, actually, so the middle row loads rows 5, 6, 1 and 2 of the second boat. So it's just 2 boats. So if you're in the right-hand queue, you'll never be on the front row, if that makes sense. Because you're going to get loaded into rows 3, 4, 5 and 6 of the back car. Oh, I've got a row 1 as well. Oh, I'm so happy. I am literally so happy. I was going to ask to wait, but I'm not going to wait every time or ask every time, but apparently just to be immersed in it, you want to be on row 1. I'm so buzzing.
加油！
Okay, let's talk about Pirates. That is my favourite dark ride, I think, that I've ever done. Now, technically, Rise of Resistance is probably better tech-wise in the sense of you've got thrill aspects on the Rise of Resistance. But I'm just not a massive Star Wars person, so I'm never really gonna be as keen up for that. The soundtrack on Pirates is Hans Zimmer, and that was like one of the major first soundtracks that I kind of listened to, and like got an appreciation for like movies, soundtracks and scores and all that sort of stuff. And it's all the same music. It came out at the same time, like just the first 3 films came out, so it's heavily based on those. And obviously then there's that effect, which you see fairly early on, is Jack Sparrow going from a skeleton to a full animatronic. Now the Beauty and the Beast one I've seen in the Tokyo Disney, the one where you can basically see it rising through the floor. It's quite clever, but it rises through the floor. I don't think that happens there, or if it does, it's incredibly well hidden. Obviously, I'm looking for it, and I'll be going on that at least 3 or 4 more times today. Now I know what the queue's like and what the payoff is. That's where I'm going to be. But we had a seamless run through. No one in our boat had their flash on. I saw in a few other boats like the flash. People were videoing with the flash on and all that sort of stuff. No one did that. When I film it like here, pretty much under my chin. So I'm not actually looking in a lot of the time at what's going in there. And also my brightness is right down on my phone. I still not impede with the people because there's nothing more annoying when people do that. I just thought the whole thing was incredible. It's the reason why I wanted to come to Shanghai. It wasn't really for Tron, not particularly fussed about Tron. Tron would be good, yeah, but this is why I wanted to come. And it's not disappointed. I can't see anything else beating that. Rise of Resistance is great from a technical standpoint. It still blows me away, Rise of Resistance. But that boat moves left and right. You go down backwards drops. There's explosions, there's special effects. Everything's synced perfectly to your boat. My only complaint would be towards the end, Jack Sparrow finished what he was saying before the boat would turn around, so that was a bit odd. And also, next to Jack Sparrow was projection mapped treasure. Didn't do anything, didn't animate, didn't do anything. Just literally a still image of projection mapped treasure, which is odd because in other scenes they had real treasure, so that was a bit odd. Because it would have been more expensive to projection map it than it would have been to just buy a load of gold. So anyway, that's oh my god, that's like 3 or 4 minutes, and that's going to be a massive section of this video probably, but I was blown away, and I knew it was going to be good. That scene, when you turn around, you're going backwards, you turn around, there's 2 ships either side of you. Just the scale, and you'll never get it on camera. Particularly because I've got the lens I use, I can't use the wide-angle lens to film stuff in dark rides because it's not good at taking in light. The sheer scale, and you look up and you see like sharks swimming, you do feel like you're under, as much as you're going to feel like you're underwater. It's done incredibly well. I think it's a masterpiece of a dark ride. In the same way, the Rise of the Resistance is a masterpiece of a dark ride. It's just fantastic. It's worth coming here for. 8 minutes of pure joy.